Hello and welcome back. My name is Curtis, and I will be re-releasing the Dark Souls video. It seems the first time that I played this, I went ahead and posted it on YouTube, and for some reason, it um, all the audio was corrupted. So people got like 3 minutes of me talking, and then that was it, which is kind of sad because there was a lot of really good screams and frustrations and things of that nature. So I'm sad that that you guys got to miss out on that. So anyways, this is Dark Souls. It's a very frustrating game that takes place in a kind of medieval setting. You are a character who I'm creating right now. He's going to be a, I don't know, Irish monk. Also, I wanted to bring this up. Didn't realize that Golem was allowed in Japanese video games. I'm wondering if they're going to talk to the Tolkien Company. So this is the start of the game. You are in a prison cell for
Yes,
one
indeed.
reason or another. I
The
really don't
dark
have the
side
slightest idea.
brands the undead.
And this is basically the tutorial level. This was my first time playing this game, and man, do I look like a pimp. So, hindsight being what it is, in my case 20-0, I only have one eye, so I'm allowed to make that joke. I make a lot of stupid mistakes and don't figure out what I'm doing. So this guy, I have decided, is the backstory is he was an Irish monk who dabbled in the magical arts, and the reason why he did was because he was raped as an altar boy, and he wanted to swear vengeance on the priesthood that did this to him. So he became a monk to get into their secret sect and weed out this priest. And so this priest, he ended up going and attacking him, and the priest ended up being some really nefarious guy because, you know, nefarious guys rape boys. It's really kind of disturbing. So he died, and now he's in the underworld, and he's trying to find his way out. So yeah, that's about it. So let's see. Here's a little bit of an audio clip that I was able to salvage. All right, so walking around. Let's see what these no. Why can't I use my fire? I can scream. That's not working. Okay, well, follow this way. And up the stairs we go. Do 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 do. And there's a door. Cover HP. Keep jumping backwards. I gotta learn to stop hitting the back button, or well, in this case, the back jump button. Why is there fire coming out of a sword? Makes no sense. But then it's the underworld, so I guess it should. It's right? Like, no. Still not working. Maybe I'm supposed to do something else with this. And that's the last of the sound clip. I hope you liked it. It was very insightful, I bet, as I try and figure out how to use fire for the first time. Let's just say I end up doing this for quite a while, swinging around like a retard. Get some water. Graphically, this game really isn't that bad. I kind of like the aesthetics of it, the doom and gloom. I wonder if they got the idea of this fortress from anything in particular, or if they just cobbled a bunch of stuff together. Also, I want to know if you are in a cell I don't know if you guys, well, you guys have probably noticed by now. There's I have a broken sword for some reason. I don't know what prison would allow you to have a broken sword. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He's a bad guy. And I've got a broken sword, so I'm just gonna run, and... Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, I made a note of this before, but since when did touching a sword make it catch on fire? Also, throughout this, I keep using the wrong buttons or forgetting to use buttons like the target, for instance, which, you know, whatever. Got a cracked round shield and an arrow in my hip. That's great. The tutorial, I mean, it sets everything up, obviously, and it would probably help if I had actually read the instruction book, but, you know, whoever really reads those anymore? Just kind of wing it. And in this game, unfortunately, winging it is not easy to do. So, just trying to figure out the whole inventory thing. Again, not really explained a whole lot, and I forget things easily. And I don't know why I keep yelling. I think I was trying to figure out if that button did anything, or maybe I was just doing it because I was frustrated. I don't know. Another note, again, same with the whole prison thing. Why is there a shield in a cell that's been used? And okay, a hand axe. See, the other reason why I decided to pick this class, besides the magic, is because I'm a huge fan of axes. Axes and hammers. I used to play D&D, and I would roll with a guy with a hammer. You can see my great use of not targeting there. It's spectacular. Anyways, but yeah, D&D, I always went with axes or hammers. It was usually well, I was usually just about anything. I've played just about anything in D&D, and also World of Darkness, Pathfinder, the Serenity RPG, which is not bad. The Game of Thrones, or actually Song of Ice and Fire by Green Ronin, is really a top-notch gaming system. And also, I think there was one more. Serenity, Firefly. I'm looking at my books. I have them next to me on a bookshelf. Whatever. Anyways, so the tutorial or beginning level or whatever kind of goes through things kind of easily. You know, it sets you up. You can see there's not a whole lot of bad guys or anything. I found later on playing that this game is very unforgiving. You can make a lot of missteps, and things kill you pretty easily. For some reason, I can't seem to get up to those staircases. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I never figured it out. And I've actually played this game multiple times since then, and with different class characters. And I just forgot about that. With different class characters, I can't figure out that soul. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me how to get that. So there's me, being the great targeter that I am, completely forgetting about it again. The door's locked. course it was. I forgot all about that. Anyway, if you guys notice, behind me there was a hole in the wall from where the cannonball had gone through, and I don't notice that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to speed through part of this so that I can finally get to that point, because, well, I'm a sad little man. Well, so just bear with me. At this point, I really wish I could add a little rendition of Yakety Sax on there, but I think that's copyrighted, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. So yeah. Also, pretty friggin' fast. At least on this game. Kerbal Space Program, not so much. So I finally find the hole, and there we go. There's a guy who's going to be giving me the quest. Finally, the quest that I guess kind of holds the glue of this whole thing together. And by holds this whole thing together, I mean that it is probably one of the skinniest strings I've ever seen holding something together. And it doesn't take a whole lot for it to fall back apart. So yeah, anyways. Get the key and I finally get to move on. That little speed through, it was like 30 seconds, ended up being like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes of me running back and forth and looking like a retard. And that was after the 1 or 2 minutes that you guys had to listen to me narrating. I'm really sorry for that. I know it must have been pretty horrible. Alright, so finally got the door open. Still never got that soul on that other step, so that's great. Figured out how to do that. That was, you know, something special. That lies, by the way. The whole jump attack, yeah, full of it. That's me trying to run a jump attack. It's me checking to make sure the jump attack is the right buttons, and it doesn't work. So thank you, From Software, for screwing me out of my jump. Yeah. Also, that resting at bonfires thing, really wish somebody would have. Oh, I really wish somebody would have told me. But either way, I finally got my fire. I guess it's an item, possibly. Couldn't tell you. Oh yeah, that's right. It's one of the on-hand or off-hand doohickeys. Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. Anybody who ever decided, it's kind of cool. Goes kind of slow, but it's cool. Also, notice how I target and that I don't. It's really the best way to play this game. And by the best, I mean the worst. Don't do it. It's really not worth it. Also, bows hit harder and faster than fireballs. There, swing and a miss. There we go. I figured it out. And a one-shot kill? Yes, please. So now that I have the fire, it's cool. Notice how I'm going to throw a fireball again, I think? Maybe I didn't. No, that's right. I was just going to run up to him and slot. No, I was going to throw a fireball. Yeah, you see how I run up, he picks out a bow, he cocks the bow, and he shoots the arrow, all before I can fire off my fireball. It's great. You can change. See, I don't have any other spells, so I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I don't even know how to get other stuff. I guess it all comes from item drops. I haven't really gotten that far in the game. But anyways, there we go. That's better. The whole double attack thing, not very smart. Especially if I'm wearing all this cloth crap. The warrior has full plate metal, which is kind of cool. Kind of like that guy who just stuck me in the friggin' gut. That's pretty awesome. I think fire actually goes through the shield, or it does some sort of like AoE thing or whatever. So that's kind of cool. And I'm still hitting B to get out of these messages. I don't know why. So yeah, one of those messages said you can drop down and it'll kill the monster or hit it, and it hits it for 350, which is just absolutely ludicrous. The damage in the game is actually really good. It's fairly realistic, like how that thing just took a third of my life. Fireball! 147. See, that's awesome. Also, if I hadn't had that shield up, I probably would have died. Fireball didn't do anything. I remember when I was running around, I was kind of pissed off when that happened. But it looks like I finally got the targeting down, so that's something. Yeah. That's kind of bad. But I got it down, and that's all that matters. First boss, you know, I went through, what, 3 or 4 of those flasks? If the other bosses or anything like that, I'm not going to live very long. Also, I got the Warden key, which I think actually opens all of the other doors, but being that I'm as smart as I am, I didn't go back up there. I don't know if you saw that there was one of the door used Big Pilgrim's key. Okay. One of those doors where the metal-clad zombie was. I didn't go back up there. I probably should have. Maybe that's the way I get to that soul. I'm gonna have to go back and play this again. For my public, of course. So anyways, so that's that. Can't take this. Yeah, neither could I. It's kind of weird that everything's on this like creepy graveyard. Why would you need a graveyard in a place of the undead?
Only in the ancient legends it is stated.
So here's where it gives the whole prophecy thing. That was a really cool graphic. I remember when I first saw it, I kind of jumped a little bit. Also, again, Tolkien reference. And it's probably not the Tolkien Company, it's probably like the Tolkien Family Trust or something. But either way, I think maybe From Software probably needs to talk to them.
Lordran.
And Lordran. That's the name of the world that you're going to be at. And I think it's kind of fitting because I think the Lord ran from this place. Yeah, you like that whatever. And so this is where the actual game really starts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry it's taken forever to get back. Hope you guys like. See you later.